Happy Saturday, everybody. I watched Belle Collective, episode 3 of season 7, and I got to say that Shantae is a good friend to Lateshia. But Shantae, I get it. You are trying to get a role on the show. Um, and I want you to be a friend of the show or to get a bail. But Dr. Marie is right. There's nothing she can do if there are 5 people trying to fight Letitia. They're on Latrice's side, outside of the restaurant where Selena was celebrating her 50th birthday. Now, watching it again, I saw those extra faces of people that I did not know that were in support, definitely, of Latrice. Didn't mean that they really wanted to fight her, and nobody would have allowed that on camera. And just like Letitia, I was grateful that Glenn came out and he blocked them from his wife and let them know that nobody is going to touch his wife. That is definitely, as Letitia said, her shining knight in armor. So why then at the end of the show did she say she wanted to be celibate? Guess what? One married woman to another. If you're in the same space, the same house, especially sharing the same bed, that's impossible. That's not going to happen, Letitia. And maybe you just said it for the show. And I think you're carrying some embarrassment, as I've said before, from the past seasons regarding Glenn, but a lot of people go through a lot of things, and you don't need to be embarrassed. As long as we see that Glenn, like you, share it yourself, has your back, is there for you, you guys can work other things out. And now, as far as Letitia doubling downing that she is done with Latrice saying this, but saying that she could share the same space with her as Tamber inquired. Uh, Latrice, uh, I think you should check with Josh because what Letitia shared with Shantae and Dr. Marie is really proof that Josh probably was being, two faced. And I say again, as much as I love gays, they can be as bad as women are. So he probably was just a little upset he couldn't work at Goddess anymore, that he had been embarrassed on the show. So he probably contacted uh, Latrice. That would be Letitia. I'm sorry, I always mixed your names up. So even if it really doesn't matter, even if Letitia contacted him, it takes 2 people to have a negative conversation or any conversation. So I'm sure one said something and the other agreed or disagreed. So they were talking about you. That's what I gathered from what Letitia was sharing with Dr. Marie and Shantae, that they had, a manner conversation on text. They could have called each other, I don't know. But they had this matter conversation about him not hanging out. She's wondering where he is. And Josh saying that he's working too hard at Goddess and can't get out. And then him contacting her in 24 saying, hey, I got some information to share about Latrice. And he probably did indeed do that because he might have been, again, a little embarrassed about the show as well as just upset that he's not working with you anymore and he had to go find another job. And guess what? I am so forgiving of people and I think understanding of people that I wouldn't even be mad at Josh. And I would let this go with Letitia too, unless you just need a storyline. Because unfortunately, it is what most people do, not even some. It's what most people do at all ages, a little backbiting. Because what are you going to talk about most of the time if not the people in common that you know? Smart people talk about ideals, but we regular people, we talk about things and people. Well, I'm glad. I am so happy that Latrice it looks like her blood clots are gone and she's doing much better. So my prayers go to her for that. And I love it that she was pretending she knew how to cook. I'm not a great cook either. It's just something you need to practice daily. Uh, Stop nodding your head, my daughter. I can see her to my right on sitting on my bed. Um, it's just something you have to practice daily. And for Cliff to get back from his trip and eat those old powdered mashed potatoes you made, and you said you didn't know how to make mashed potatoes. Anybody can tell you, but girl, even I knew you could boil real potatoes. After you peel them, smash them, add some butter and sour cream, a little pepper, and anything else you might want to add, a little garlic, and you got the best mashed potatoes. And just stir them, stir them, stir them until they're the texture that you want them to be. Look like your steak was good. And I'm glad Amanda, your friend, came over to help you. So, again, Selena, happy birthday. You know, Latrice did a second birthday party for you. She didn't have to. I saw online where your daughter, Selena, and you showcased your birthday and you loved it and it was very nice. And Mimi and other people were there from Dancing Dolls. It was really nice. So, happy 50th birthday. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Peace and blessings. We're on our way out. Bye.